Hi everyone, me and Coach are back here again. Today we're going to be doing a Jungler Season 37 tier list. And just in case you missed the last episode yesterday where we did our own meta tier list, go check it out. Coach over here is the coach for Team Liquid, the women's team, and was formerly the MDL coach for Team Liquid as well, from the Philippines. Guys, I'm sure you know Team Liquid, Carl TZ, Sanford, Sanji, Oheb, right? I'm sure you've heard those names before. They're very good players, and he is basically part of that team, a coach in that team. So that's absolutely crazy. His knowledge and insights are going to be absolutely insane. All right? Coach, how are you doing today?
What's up? I'm good.
All right. So, by the way, this is Coach Moody. Okay, that's his name, Coach Moody. Really cool guy. All right, let's get started, Coach. We're going to be doing junglers today. And just like yesterday, we're going to have one for solo, one for 5-man, and competitive.
All right.
Before we get started, you might be wondering, who is this guy? Why should I watch his guide? Why is he special? Well, just like the title mentions, I am a pro player. My team got top 13 in NACT. My team name was Team Flow. I created the team. I was a leader. I gathered up all the members. I am a main roam player. That is my main role. And I think I am very much suitable to teach you guys how to play roam and make good guides for you. On top of that, I was also Global 3 Jawhead in Season 21. As you can see, I have over 1,000 matches with 82% win rate. So yes, you guys can trust me. I used to play Jawhead Roam back in Season 21. Here is my win rate in Season 21. As you can see, most games played with Jawhead. Global 3. Back then, it was very hard to reach Global, so it was definitely a feat. I am proud of myself for achieving that, and I want to pass on all the knowledge that I have gotten to you guys just so you can improve. I love hearing your feedback, and I want all of you guys to reach Immortal after watching my guides. If you're interested in hitting Mythical Immortal this season and taking your gameplay to the absolute next level, then get my private coaching by joining my Discord server and DMing me, link in description below. Here's a testimony from a player who has already reached Mythical Immortal this season. I remember while coaching him, he literally said, "I just want to take a minute to admire how good your insights are." He was impressed, and he really enjoyed the coaching session. And if you get coaching with me, I can guarantee that if you put in the time and grind, you will definitely hit Mythical Immortal. You will definitely have the knowledge of a Mythical Immortal and even a pro player. So if you're truly interested, it is a paid service because time is precious. If you're interested, hit me up on Discord. We can discuss the details and get you on the road to becoming a pro player, potentially yourself. Okay, starting off with Amon for competitive 5-man.
I think there should be one more tier list here. With Amon, no idea. This has not been picked.
No idea?
Anywhere.
Sure.
No idea.
Let's actually add one then. Let's add one.
Like in short, guys, it doesn't mean that it's strong. It doesn't mean it's too weak. It's just that this hero is not being picked in scrims or whatnot or in 5-man. Unless you have an idea on solo queue, right?
Yeah, I mean, for competitive 5-man, no idea, right? Not really being picked. For solo rank, I would say it's a good pick. I would say A tier. Because his new buff where, yeah, coach. So basically, Amon got a buff where when he goes invisible in his cloak mode, he runs a lot faster. And that's why he's a lot harder to catch and kill, pretty much. And I think they also reduced the cooldown of his skills and made it a lot faster. So it's very, very difficult to catch him, pretty much. And he can just sneak up on you and finish off the squishies really well. Yeah, I was struggling against playing versus an Amon. He was killing my marksman, killing my mage, and I couldn't do anything.
Correct. I think at some point I was also up against the Amon on solo queue, but I couldn't really see the impact. I mean, he's still good. He's doing his job, but it's just fine, you know?
Yeah. So is this okay really, with you, coach? Would you change it a little bit or for solo queue, or is this okay?
I think B, just because he could just really kill one. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Is this someone who could like kill a lot of like do huge impact like Hayabusa, like Joy, you know? Big difference.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm on B tier for solo queue. But for 5-man, there's really no data, so we don't really have an idea on what Amon is, where he stands.
Correct.
All right, Coach Akai,
Okay, I'd still put him on B.
B. It's okay.
Hmm.
Probably
Reason behind it
because
again, still tech,
Mhm.
flex pick, still good against Fanny. Fanny is still in the meta, or not really in the meta, but still bannable because still considered a counter pick, right?
Mhm.
If someone who really plays Fanny well, I mean, if you're up against a Fanny user, you're going to have a hard time. You could pick a Kai as jungler as ROM. It's fine.
Gotcha. I think for solo queue, it's also gonna be B tier as well, along
Hmm.
with Amon. It's
Better. Oh, okay.
better.
Okay. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. No idea.
I would say it's okay. You can't really do much. He's
Mm.
at the end of the day tanky, and in solo queue, it's a bit hard to carry with a tank jungler all the time.
Correct. And I think again, for him to
Yeah,
be more efficient, you need a good Arlot user, right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What about Alpha Coach? Competitive 5-man.
Bro, why are you skipping Alpha Aldous?
Coach.
Alpha, I'd probably put him on. Hmm. I think A.
A. Good pick.
No. I'll put him on B. Put him on B. Better than
B.
Akai.
Better than Akai.
Yeah. Like the highest. The reason why I'd say he's not up there on the A, it's because you wouldn't pick this as a good hero if you like don't have any option. I think there are a lot of better picks compared to Alpha, but Alpha is still okay. No nerfs or whatnot. Or the only nerf I think he got was he doesn't farm as fast as he used to,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's it. But with the kit, I think if you have Angela or Matilda, I think this hero could still be unstoppable.
True. True. With Ube coming back too, it's definitely good. I also think it's a good pick. I think I would put him on A tier for solo queue.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
decent,
Yeah.
good overall. Yeah. All right, moving on to Alice. Also, coach, did you want to put Aldous or no? They were just trolling.
No. No, I'm trolling. I'd
Okay,
probably
okay.
put him on no idea.
No idea. Okay, coach. Alice.
Alice is still a good pick. Again, Alice really plays well against Fredrin, against YSS, against Joy. Also, if you put Angela, Matilda with Alice, he's gonna perform better. So I'd still pick him on or put him on A, better than Alpha.
A. Okay. I would say on solo queue also A. Because a lot of the times it's a popular combo. People will automatically pick Angela if they see Alice on
Alice, correct.
jungle. So it's a good
Mm.
pick.
Better than Alpha or less than Alpha?
Less than Alpha because coach, if an Alpha goes versus Alice, he can burst Alice down, right? He's just better
Really?
overall, more mobility. Yeah, I was playing Alpha jungle and I was shredding an Alice jungle on the opponents. At
Okay.
least in my
Okay.
experience. I mean, either way. Either way is fine. I think on solo.
Correct. Correct.
Yeah. All right. Alucard.
I think get this out, bro. Who picks this?
Get this out. Get it out of here.
Hey, I mean, on solo queue, I think you would put him higher, but
Yeah.
on 5v5, this hero doesn't really do anything just because they know how to target or to prioritize their targets,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
And you're just gonna get beamed down or you're just gonna die easily when you're on
Mm-hmm.
5-man.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I think on solo queue though it is a good pick because recently he did receive a buff where his skill cooldown was reduced significantly. And I played him as well on solo, and every single game I did, it went really well. He's able to do a lot
Correct.
of damage
This hero
overall.
is just jumping so like freaking 25 meters far away from the spot. I even flickered, I even dashed away. I was playing Kagura. Like I got
Hmm.
caught even from the right eye or RBM to my red buff. Like this guy jumps so far. What the heck?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. He's insane.
Go
All
next.
right, coach.
But
So
A, really A?
I would put him on A. I think for solo. For solo.
Okay. Okay, next.
All right. For 5-man competitive, all this.
No idea.
No idea. All right.
Okay, again, just to be clear, all this hero from F tier below, they don't really have data. It's not that because they're not good enough to be up there, but at the same time, I don't think they're really a good pick with all the crowd control that we have on. Yeah, they don't really have a way to play around, right? Like,
Yeah,
mm,
I agree. I agree. It's they don't really you don't really see them get picked much in competitive scene, and that kind of automatically tells you that it's probably because they're not good. That's why.
correct. But one trick users could probably do it, but it's a different tier list, I guess. Like if you play one trick, right?
Yeah. For sure, for sure. Okay. Moving on to Balmond.
Balmond, I'd put him on like almost no.
No.
Probably no, probably. Mm, yeah, almost no. Yeah, no, no. Let's put
No.
him on no.
Yeah, I mean it's
Yeah,
very self-explanatory. It doesn't really have much to offer.
correct.
He is decently tanky, but like kind of like Alucard, like not that good.
Yeah. I think the only time Balmond was on meta was like if you were up against Takai or Fredrin. Like again, this
You could
is
keep
also
spinning.
not a not so bad pick if you are just prioritizing objectives because Balmond is really good on objectives, right?
Yeah, he can
But
secure
his
it.
kit is his kit is just so bad.
Hmm.
That's it.
Yeah, I would also put him on the same spot for solo rank. Just know why. Why would you pick him? He doesn't have much to offer. Very simple kit, can be easily outplayed.
Correct.
Can be easily played around. So that's it. All right, Bane. Bane for competitive 5-man.
I think better than Akai. He's like his kit is just like alpha, you know.
Yeah.
Once you're in there in the clash, you cannot really get out.
True, true, true. I think
Kind of bad.
yeah. Actually, we didn't put Aulus for solo queue, did we? Get it out of
Mm.
here. Just no. Or
Hard
actually,
scaling.
yeah, it's too much hard scaling. Yeah. Bane. I would. I would also. Yeah, it's gonna be B as well, coach. Probably here somewhere
Mm.
for solo queue.
Right.
Okay. For competitive 5-man, Barats.
Um. Huh. I think better than Akai.
Better than Akai.
Yeah. He's still okay. He's a good, a decent pick for me. He's you could sub Barats if in case like you don't have Fredrin or Akai is banned. But I think Barats is next from the utility jungle. Or actually, there's one more. Baksha. Baksha is the best, which is the next one. You could
Hmm.
already add him up. I think
Yeah.
he's still really bannable just because how flexible he is, and again the anti heal.
Hmm.
Still
Hmm.
same reason.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So Baxia SS, right, coach?
correct.
Yeah. We'll just do it for the solo queue as well. I think Barats is okay. I would put him here, probably in
Okay.
front of Akai as well. And Baxia, definitely I would put S tier. Not SS for solo, because at the end of the day, Baxia can't really solo carry on his own. But I
Correct.
would still say that he is very good because his damage is good, decent. Like for jungle, it's really, really strong. Strong pick.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Moving on to Benedetta.
Bene Jungle. Alright, so the only time I see this hero are from one tricks. So if it's a regular scream, I don't see this pick a lot. It's not still a priority, but he's still decent. Almost to no for me, personally.
So
But again,
almost
there are
no.
people or
Yeah.
no, just that no, the end of B.
End
Yeah.
of B. Okay.
Low B, yeah.
Yeah. I think for solo queue, I would say it's a good pick. Definitely good pick. Because people don't know
Can
how to
carry.
outplay Bene. You can carry. So I would put it
Yeah.
above. I might even put it not. It's not S tier. No, I'll put it at the top of A tier.
Mm.
Can carry. Okay, moving on to who is the next jungler? No, Cyclops. No, some people say Cyclops jungle. No, get it out. Like, what are you guys thinking? Like, come on. I mean,
Direct.
do you agree, coach?
Yeah. Like, what does this hero even do, right?
Yeah.
I would understand if he's like he has fast wave clear or he's good, really good at clearing neutrals. No,
Yeah.
it's okay.
Okay, Diroth next.
Get him out or almost no idea, but get him out.
Get it out. For solo, I
Also one of
think
the heroes.
it's. Sorry, coach.
Also one of the heroes that once you're inside the skirmish or the
Yeah, skirmish.
clash,
You
you can't
can't get
really
out. Yeah.
get out.
Yeah. Once you go in, it's very hard to get back. Okay, that pause, but you know what I mean, guys. Okay, you know what I mean. All right. I think it's okay. I would put it. Honestly, I would put it here. No, behind Bane.
Mm.
Behind Bane. It's okay because his damage is very good in the early game, and I think people, if you go on solo rank, you can capitalize that. So, is that okay with you, coach?
Yeah, that's not bad.
Okay. All right. Moving on to Esme. Esme
Jungle?
jungle. Yeah, coach.
Oh, I'd probably say it's okay, better than Barats. Or better than, actually, it's okay. Highest B.
Highest B.
Yeah. With the buff that she received, just do the a lesser cooldown on her ult. But I think
Yeah.
she's still strong. I think she's still strong. I could see it
Hmm.
working.
Hmm. I would also put it on the same. On B. I think even on top of B as well. Better than Amon. Can counter Amon actually because
Oh,
her
really?
damage is AoE. Yeah, it's AoE. So
Ah,
coach,
okay.
usually if you have single target heroes, they can't do anything against Amon, right? Or targeting heroes. But hers is AoE. She can easily get Amon when he's invisible.
Oh.
And she's also
Oh.
fast, right? I don't know, coach. Do you agree
Okay.
with this?
Yeah, it's not bad. I think it can work. It could also carry, if you ask me.
Yeah, it could carry. It could carry for sure. If you snowball from the very early game, it could carry. All right,
I think
Fanny.
if
Oh, go ahead, coach.
oh no. Continue.
Okay. Sorry to interrupt.
It's okay, it's okay. Fanny is going to be on SS tier for me. Again, the hero is did not really receive a lot of nerf. Is still okay. If played right, play with the team, you could kill anyone. You're not gonna have a hard time, to be honest.
Hmm.
Still bannable as well, right?
Still bannable. Yep. Is it on top of Boxia, coach, or
I'd
still
pick Baksha first.
Boxia first? Gotcha. I also think if you're a good Fanny player, right? I think it is a good S tier pick, but with his current nerf, I have been facing some Fanny in rank and they have been struggling. They have not been doing so well. Honestly, though, it's like you could put it on either, in my opinion. But if
Mm,
you're a good Fanny player, I feel like solo rank, yeah, you could carry, but it's very hard to. Like you have to be very
mm.
good. You have to be very. Your macro needs to be really good. Otherwise, you're not
Correct.
really gonna win. So I would say it's S tier, just because of the hard
Okay.
work you would have to do
Correct.
with Fanny.
Also, guys, if you are wondering why some tournaments they are not banning Fanny, they're probably sure that the enemy or their jungler is not using Fanny. That's the only reason. It's also not getting picked. But if you see teams that are banning Fanny, that only means that the enemy jungler is really good at Fanny. That's why they're banning it. But you'd see this ban most of the time. Trust me, on Philippines.
Yeah. So when you're playing competitive, like Coach just mentioned, if you know that the opponent jungler doesn't play Fanny, there's no need to ban it because they won't pick it if
Okay.
they don't know how to Fanny. But if they do, then it's definitely a ban you should consider.
Correct.
Okay, Coach. Moving on to Fredrin. Sorry, this is for 5-man competitive. Fredrin.
Honestly, I was going to put him on S tier, but I think this should already be bannable.
Hmm.
Like behind even the best or better than Fanny.
Better than Baxia, Coach, or no?
Um, I think if you play around Baksha and Fredrin, it's fine. But I think Baksha is better just because
Baxia
of
is better.
the anti-heal and
Anti heal.
everything.
Hmm. Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Okay. I think Fredrin, I would definitely put him in the same tier as A. It's a good pick, but behind at the end. Because at the end of the day, you're still team reliant with Fredrin. You can't really carry on your own. If your team sucks,
Uh-huh.
you will lose late game. You can't really do anything.
Okay, I get it. Yeah, so utility on solo queue is somehow kind of bad because
Is bad.
it's a gamble where
It's
you
a
have
gamble.
to hope for your teammates to carry you,
Yeah.
right?
At the end, you like late game, you have to have your marksman carry you pretty much. Like you can't. All you can do is just protect him, right? With the Fredrin in the late game.
Correct.
Okay. Moving on to. Wait, why is. Okay, because we added a tier. Alright. Moving on to Freya Jungle.
Okay, so I haven't seen this ban for like forever on solo, or sorry, on 5v5 or even on
Hmm.
solo queue, right? They removed it because with all the nerfs, he's not a fast jungler anymore. I think I'd put him on almost no.
No. Yeah. But ahead of
Yeah,
Balmond, I would say.
yeah, better than Balmond.
Yeah. I think Freya is good for solo queue. I would say it's a good pick. Behind Bene.
Really,
Behind Bene. Yeah, coach. Yeah, just because of the fact
carry
you have insane
potential.
damage. Yeah, carry potential is very high. Like mostly coach for solo queue, we're noticing that heroes with good carry potential are getting put higher up there because
Mm,
if you yourself can carry in solo, I mean pretty much it's over, right? But for 5 men it's a lot harder to do that because you have to really work as a team.
mm.
Do you agree with this coach or would you put him
Yeah,
somewhere else?
I haven't seen Freya here solo queue.
Hmm,
I'm not seeing Freya anymore. They're not even banning it.
I see, I see.
So
In NA
I
it
have
gets
a
picked.
different opinion.
It gets picked actually. I'm seeing it a bit,
Oh,
quite a bit.
by the way, guys, I only play like 5 games per day. Okay, so don't judge my solo tier. It's not required, but I like playing sometimes.
Yeah, but coach's 5 man competitive guys, you can like pretty much trust it like the Bible, you know? Or
Correct.
yeah, like it's very accurate. All right, coach. Moving on to Guinevere on jungle.
Jungle. Okay, this got picked. Like, let's say if I had 15 scrims this week, it got picked like 4 or 5 times. So I think it's not gonna be bad. I think it's better than. It's going to be a decent pick, like behind Alice.
Behind Alice. Okay. So it's a good
Yes.
pick. Good pick.
Hmm.
For
Just because
solo.
again it can hold
Mhm.
utility heroes like Paksha, like Fredrin, but very still team reliant.
Team reliant. Yep. I agree. I agree. I would also say that it is just because it is team reliant, I would put it here. Behind Amon. Actually behind Bane, to be
Hmm.
honest. Right here. It's okay.
Hmm. Also has good mobility, right?
Good mobility. Yeah, that's her only selling point, I feel like, right now. The really, really good mobility. Okay, moving on.
And
Gujan.
if played right on 5v5, I think this could be a high B. But just so far, my personal data, I think it's okay. I
It's
think,
okay.
yeah, exactly where he should be
There.
there.
Okay, very last. Yeah, yeah. So, I'm sure everyone knows by now, I love playing Gujan. He's one of my most favorite characters and fun. He's the most fun character to play for me. Very fun to play. I have been playing him a lot in solo. But I still think it's okay. I don't think it's super
As
good
Rome?
as jungle. Jungle.
Ah, okay.
Coach, I do all
Okay,
roles.
okay.
I do all roles because in solo rank it's weird now with the laning and everything. So you have to pick a few roles, right? So I
Correct,
pick.
correct.
Yeah. So I sometimes get jungle and I play him on jungle a few times. I would put him here.
Okay.
But if you're a really good Gusion, then I would bump it up to A. Like if you're really really good on solo
Correct.
queue.
He could be up there if you're a good
Yeah.
Lucian player.
Yeah.
It's just not that. I mean, it's the same situation for Fanny, but Fanny is just different if you're really good, right?
Yeah. Her mobility cannot be compared to anyone, pretty much.
Correct, correct.
All right, Hanzo.
I mean, this hero died, like disappeared from nowhere after his patch and everything. He didn't
Hmm.
even get nerfed or what, but he just he's got he he went missing, you know. So I'd probably put him on almost no, like above Freya.
Above Freya. He went missing,
Oh,
just like how your buff goes missing when you play versus
correct.
Hanzo.
I don't know why. Like no data or what. I think one tricks
Yeah.
they're the only one playing this hero.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I would say it's an okay pick. I would put him on the top, just because that you
Ah,
can go anywhere. You're not really putting yourself at risk, right? You can play it from
right.
anywhere and play it accordingly. You can just come back and continue farming if you need to. I think it's okay at the top
I think
over.
come to think of it, only reason why like Hanzo is down is like there are really good heroes. The heroes that are used on right now, like on the meta, could easily counter him. Like Ling, Farsa, Zishan, like these heroes could kill Hanzo instantly. So I think that's why he's
Yeah.
really below.
Also
But there are
healers, right? They just heal the person he's hitting and they're fine.
correct. He's having a hard time against utility. Like yeah, he's
Hmm.
easily countered. I
Yeah.
think that's it.
Coach, what do you think of Harriet jungle?
Oh, also one of the one tricks. I think
Yeah.
if 5v5 okay, I think I'd put him on no.
No, yeah.
Why? Very blue buff dependent.
Yep. Yep.
Um, he's not like Alice that could hold his blue buff. He's not
Hmm.
like Fanny that could also like play around, move around even if he has no blue. So I think
Above
better
Balmond
than
or
Hans,
better than
above
Hanzo?
Hanzo. Yeah,
Above Hanzo,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Agree. I think I would put him on because just considering the carry potential with Harriet, I think last on A, just for the
Yeah,
carry
yeah,
potential. You
correct.
can if you have all your buffs and everything, if your team helps you, you can carry the game easily.
Yeah,
Okay, moving on to Harley jungle.
I think no idea.
Hmm, no idea.
What does this hero even do?
Yeah.
I'm joking, but I know what he do. But I don't see this hero since 2019.
It's played in solo rank. I would
Mhm.
say at the end of B, like it's all right. You could burst the squishies down at the end, towards the end, but you're pretty much just good for one. You know what I mean? Like that's it. Kind of like Amon, right? But towards the
Correct.
end, because he's very squishy, and if you get invaded, you're kind of like done, right?
Mhm.
Can't really do anything.
Mm.
All right, coach. Moving on to Hayabusa.
I think S tier for me.
S tier.
Why? Parsa is still in the meta. Sushin, Granger. But again, if you're gonna pick this hero, I highly suggest that you ban Hilda. You're gonna have a hard time. But the rest,
Hmm.
I think Hilda Glue, you're gonna have a hard time with that. The Glue just because the split the second skill could also tank the ulti of Haya. I think that's yeah.
Hmm.
But
Yeah. Yeah. That's
still
true. But still very good. The mobility and the potential to burst the squishies in the backline without
correct.
like easily. They cannot do anything. It's very strong.
Also, well, if there's a stat for Stolen Lords, I think Hayabusa would be the highest with his
Ah.
mobility. You know,
Hmm.
he's really
Hmm.
good
Hmm.
at reaching the objective.
Hmm. I would also put him S tier for solo. Very high potential to
Mm.
carry, right? And
Okay.
I mean, opponents won't really see you coming. I think on top of Baxia here.
Yeah, not bad.
Okay. All right, Coach Helkert.
uh, I think it can be played. Not better than these utility ones. It's very solo queue. This hero is really solo queue, to be honest. But
Yeah.
I think it's a decent pick. Not bad at farming. Also could
For
gank
5-man
fast.
competitive, Coach.
I'm thinking. Put him there. Put him there beside Gushon.
Here. Yeah,
Even
yeah,
better
I
than
think
Gushan.
better than Gujan. Okay. Yeah, I agree. Honestly, this is fine. Can be outplayed, right? If you get invaded, a bit
Correct.
hard to fight, hard to hold your buff. But yeah, I think if you have a strategy in mind, could work, right? Could work. Very
Correct.
situational. If you coordinate with your team. For solo, I would also say it's okay, but I would put him like probably maybe here. If you play it very smart, you can do well with it.
Correct. Also has the carry potential.
Carry potential. Yep.
Mhm.
I mean, coach, I don't know if this is valid, but I see some people doing Granger jungle still, even though it's very outdated. What
I
would you
think
say?
the only one that I saw doing this is Carl on his live. He's doing Granger. He's decent. It's not bad. If you badly want to do double marksman on your composition, I think it can work. It's even better than Guinevere, if you ask me. It's a good pick. Oh
Oh,
no, this is 5v5.
five
Sorry,
men, five
sorry.
men. Yeah, coach, five men.
It's uh, um it's okay above Esmeralda.
It's okay above Esmeralda. Okay. For solo queue, then it's definitely a good pick. I would say here.
Yeah, still
Yeah.
OP guys. The
Hmm.
stacking is just too much.
Okay, and next up, Jawhead on jungle.
Jungle?
Yeah, coach. Some people play him just because his jungle is decently fast with his first skill. He can
Okay, I'm gonna
jungle
put him on
fast.
no
No,
idea.
no idea. Okay, coach.
Yeah,
I think
very situational.
yeah, true, true. For solo, I think it's okay. Definitely behind Dirot, I would say. Here, it's okay.
When does anyone pick this hero?
I mean, cause the damage is good, right? The damage is good, but
The
it's
clear is
just
also good.
yeah, the clear is also good. It could work. You could get yourself very farmed up in solo and try to pick off their squishy, right? Throw them to your team or kill them yourself
Mhm.
and get back out. I mean, decently well.
Okay, next.
Okay. Joy.
Joy. Yeah. Also S tier for me. He's still up there, guys. One of the best junglers. But again, Haya is better, Fanny is
Hmm.
better, Fredden is better. Like these three could easily counter. Not really counter, but kill the zero. But with every I mean backlane you would your backlane is gonna have a hard time if you're against Joy. But still not bannable.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think Joy would definitely be on top of S tier for me.
Mm,
I would say just because of the fact that she can fight Baxia very well.
correct.
And you can go for you can just annihilate you can literally I think 1v5 at times if you're very fed with Joy in solo queue.
Correct. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Run
So
run down the back lane, right? This is
yeah,
so good.
it is very good. It's very good. Alright. Moving on to Julian for 5 man
Huh.
competitive.
I think it's a good pick. Better than Gulliver.
Okay. Yeah, I mean he
Just
was
not being noticed too much.
hmm. But his damage is good, right? Good mobility, not that bad. Not that bad.
Mm,
He's like a mix of utility and assassin, you know, coach? Kind of.
correct, correct.
Yeah.
I would agree.
Yeah, so
Because,
it's all right. For solo queue, I would also say it's A, but on top of Granger, yeah, on top of Granger over here. I think that's good.
yeah,
Good pick. Okay. Next one is let's see, Karina.
no idea. Or
No,
even F.
I get it out.
Anyone.
Get it out. On solo, however, I think it's okay. I would put it like before Harley, honestly.
Mm,
It's
correct.
okay.
Yeah. I think
Carry potential
both
is very high
assassins.
though, but
Mm,
simple, can be countered easily.
easily, yeah.
Okay, next up, Lancelot. I love to play
Who
Lancelot
don't
as
know
well.
him? Lan. Okay. Loki and Ectus Hero.
Me too,
He's still
coach.
considered one of
I
the
really like
best
him too.
early heroes that could
Yeah.
play around. Also hard to if you have Predrin on the enemy team, Lance is also a good pick. Why? Because he's better at taking objectives, even stealing objectives.
Hmm.
But not a priority pick. I think above Alice.
Above Alice. Yeah, Lancelot can play around Fredrin a lot, guys. Can dash
Hmm.
around him, play around, poke him with his second skill, right? It's hard for Fredrin to catch Lancelot.
Correct.
I think definitely I will put Lancelot pretty high, coach, for solo right now. Maybe
Okay.
here, even on top of Haya, actually, coach, just because
Yeah.
of the mobility, carry potential, and his recent buff, his first skill buff. He can clear
Hmm.
very fast now the jungle.
If you're not aware, Lancelot counters Hayabusa just because he could second skill the ulti.
Ulti, yeah.
Hmm.
But he struggles versus Joy and Fanny. I would honestly say he does. Versus these two,
Correct.
he struggles.
Yes, like if you say a good matchup of a good Fanny player and a good Lancelot player, I think Lancelot's gonna have a hard time.
Yeah. Same with Joy. Like, she's so fast, right? Very high movement. Lancelot can't really dash on her, sometimes even miss skills on her, right? It's very hard.
Yes, you could not like hit your second skill in the
Yeah.
middle on Joy.
Yeah. Okay, next one is going to be Leo Mord. Coach, I see some people playing it.
Humor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still good. It did not get nerfed after all the buffs, but still missing his kit. I think he's beside Alpha Bane. Yeah, Alpha and Bane.
Okay.
Yeah.
For
Technically,
5-man
like these
competitive,
three
he's.
are yeah, all these three are
Hmm.
together. Is still considered better with someone like with Angela or Matty. Like,
Hmm.
they can
Okay.
play alone, but again, they're missing their kit. Like their kit is just okay.
It's okay. Yeah. I would also put him somewhere on. Actually, I would put him A tier, but probably towards the end. Or actually,
And
no, B tier.
okay,
High B tier. High B
mm,
tier. Here, over here, I would say.
mm,
Just because the carry potential is very high with Leomord.
mm. Okay,
Is that okay with you, coach?
yeah, it's fine.
Just gotta make sure, because some of you guys be commenting that, oh, this is coach's tier list. Why are you interrupting? Like, if coach really wanted to put a hero somewhere else, he would let me know, right? And we're
Okay.
friends. I know him for a very long time. He knows me, so it's nothing like that, guys. Don't worry about
And
it.
it's really different on solo queue on with against 5v5.
Yeah. So for 5v5, you'll see me not saying anything to coach. 100% I agree with everything. But solo queue, since coach doesn't play it much, right? He doesn't have an idea. He has the luxury to not have to worry about solo queue, right? He always has someone to play with, people to play with. So I have more experience in solo queue than coach, I would say. At least in this season. In this season.
Mm.
Okay. Ling.
Ling, also an epic. Behind Joy.
Behind
Oh,
Joy.
this is like rock paper scissors, guys. Like Joy is good against Ling, but Haya is good against Joy, but Ling is good against Haya.
Hmm.
Yeah, but again, on it always keep in mind if you're drafting or if you want to do a 5v5 draft, it's the jungle matchup doesn't really matter a lot because they're not doing 1v1. They're doing objective takes. They're doing what really matters here is how fast do you clear your jungle. And these three, if you ask me, clears the same at like their clear speed is just the same.
I agree.
Mm.
Yeah.
But all these three could carry, so they're all up there. They're still good.
Yeah. Yeah. For solo queue, I would still put Ling up pretty high.
Uh-huh.
So I would definitely up here for not prio pick, honestly. I would say good at the top of good pick. Because at the end of the day, if you invade Ling, he's kind of done in solo queue. He can't really do anything.
Yes. Also, like that's one thing to consider that Ling is easily invaded. by Hilda,
Yeah.
by Cho, by Uranus. Oh my god, Uranus.
Yeah. All right, coach. So for solo queue, A tier, but for 5-man, prio pick, guys. Definitely prio pick.
Mm. Mm.
Okay, moving on to Lucas.
This. Oh my god, Montun. Like if you're hearing me, Montun, what happened to this year? What did you do? Right after the
Hmm.
Naruto skins, this got nerfed. This guy got nerfed so bad.
Yeah.
Even behind Alpha, I'd say. I think I'd
Hmm.
prefer picking Alpha instead of Lucas. So, if you're not aware, again, guys, before, if you hit level 4, your ulti is already up. Right now, if you hit 4, you have to still stack your passive. So, it's even harder to fight uh, objectives on early, and early really matters. This guy used to be a god on early, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but now he's just okay.
Yeah, I would agree. Like even for 5-man coach, I would say it's a good pick, honestly, but
Is
I
he
would put him at the
still
very
being
last.
picked on solo queue? I haven't seen this hero.
Sometimes, coach, sometimes. Very rarely, but
Mm,
sometimes. I would put him
mm,
at the very end of good pick.
Okay, I'd agree.
Okay. All right. So, next up is going to be Martis on jungle
Mortis.
for
So this is
5-man
also
competitive.
considered. This is like with Alpha Bane and
Hmm.
Leomord. He's somewhere
Yeah.
there, but I think he's better than Lucas.
Better than
If
Lucas.
you ask
Okay.
me, yes, still a god on early as well. Like could easy. Remember the patch before where if they pick Fredrin, the auto counter was Martis
Hmm.
jungle.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you could
I'm not
just
sure if
mess up
it's
Fredrin.
correct. I'm not sure if it's gonna be a priority, but I think it's still okay.
Hmm. Yeah. I think also for solo queue, it's just that he can be played around, right? The carry
Mm.
potential is high, but towards the late game, he really does fall off. But I would still put him as a good pick
Yeah,
above
yeah.
above Lucas for sure. For sure. Actually, above, yeah, yeah. Right here is okay. I think right here is fine.
Yeah.
All right. Um, next up is going to be Natalia
No,
code. Get it
don't
out of
even
here. Same, same.
get out.
Okay, Coach Nolan.
Oh, Loki, I wanna spam this hero. Can I fix my tier list as well? I think the way I'm constructing it is nice, but I have to fix something. So this is
Yeah, yeah.
behind Alice. I'd rather pick Alice than Nolan, but
Mm-hmm.
you have to put Guinevere and Julian below.
On it's okay,
Uh,
right? Like,
yeah. I think Julian better than Alpha. No. Julian behind Martes.
okay,
Guinevere behind Esme.
for 5-man competitive.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Ah, I like it.
Okay. All right. Nolan is good, coach. He did receive a buff as well, and damage is very
Correct.
high. Instant burst cannot even do anything. Sometimes you can't even react. He just comes up,
Yes.
boom, you're done.
Correct.
I would also put him on a good pick. Definitely good pick. Carry potential very high. I would put him even here, honestly. Very high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I think
Farming
his
is very
clear is
fast.
faster. Yeah.
Yeah.
Faster than the rest. But
Yeah.
he's fine. Just because he lost his debuff immune or the crowd control immunity on his
Immunity.
ulti.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he is blue buff reliant. That's another thing.
Correct.
Okay. Next up, Paquito.
Paquito
Pack.
Jungle?
Yeah.
I haven't seen this for a while.
Would you say no, coach? Now?
No
Is it no?
idea. I would say
No
no
idea.
idea.
Okay.
I think I want to respect him just because he receives a buff, right?
And he is inspired after the Filipino legend.
Correct, Money Pacquiao.
Yeah. I would say good pick. I would say it's a good pick for solo because carry potential very high. Early game damage insane. Outplay potential very high too. Definitely I would put him here. Or maybe here.
Okay. Yeah, not bad. I mean, I think he's still considered an assassin, right? If you play him on jungle.
Yeah. Damage build is Okay, next up. Popol and Koopa.
This is the last one pick, guys. I mean, if you put, I mean, cancer pick, guys. If you pick, you put him first on your tier list.
Okay, on my tier list first? Okay. I would say I don't like it. I hate Popol and Koopa jungle, but you can. It's a cheese strat. You just push. You just push. That's it, right? Like, I don't like it really. I would definitely put it like here, behind Akai. I would say, like here. So it's okay.
Okay.
But do you agree, coach?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Okay.
Again, it's solo queue. Anything is possible in solo
anything
queue,
is.
guys.
Truly, anything is. So what about on 5-man, coach? 5-man competitive.
So let me just put it out there as well. On competitive, there are also like tier list on competitive. There's really a high pro competitive, and there's also an amateur competitive. On amateur competitive, I would probably put it on up there, right? Because this is not easy to if you're not because on it's hard to explain, but if you're playing against low competitive players, they don't really have map awareness on how to handle split push, on how to handle trades, right? But on high competitive, I'd really put it on almost no. Don't do it. It's easily countered. It's easily punished.
And if you're playing him on jungle, you pretty much have no mobility. Nothing.
Correct.
Just a CC ability if someone gets close. That's about it. And a stun, which I don't know if that's enough. If a Lancelot is coming to kill you, you think you're gonna stop him? Like no,
that is
right?
Not enough. Yeah. Like you're just adding someone to the team that needs to be taken care of, right? Instead of just your gold lane.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, let's go next.
Let's go. Next one is gonna be Roger.
Roger is a good pick, but I think not just S tier for now. I think he's better than Alice.
I would agree.
Could be up there.
Yeah, he got a buff.
Could be up there.
Is it a buff or adjustment? I think adjustment or it's a buff. It's a buff. Yeah,
it's a buff.
And then he can be flexed too. Flex pick as well.
Correct. That's also why he's up there. His ulti was shortened on the duration. Right?
Right.
Oh, duration, not duration.
The force swing
itself. It's no longer. Oh, also that one. That's kind of good. Did they fix the bug? Did you see the bug?
No, coach. I'm not aware of the bug.
I think they fixed it.
Okay. What was the bug, coach?
Oh, so the bug is if you're on wolf form and you are like hitting and then you hit recall, like normal recall, your attack speed is like 10 times.
What? That's insane.
Yeah, so normal recall while you're doing your red buff. But don't do it, okay? I mean, just in case you might get banned or whatnot.
Yeah, you might get banned, guys. Don't exploit bugs, okay? It says in Mlbb rules not to do that, so don't do it. Okay, coach. What about for solo queue? What do you think of Roger for solo queue?
I can hard carry. I think he should be on S tier if you ask me.
S tier, yeah. Honestly, high pick. I would put him like next to Haya here, right here. I think is good enough.
Correct.
Because versus a skilled Haya, Roger might lose. Versus a skilled Lancelot, he might win, right? Even versus Joy, debatable. Fanny held.
He's not. No, he's not good against Joy, bro.
He's not good. Okay, he's not good against Joy.
No.
Lancelot,
No.
debatable. Haya, no, right? He doesn't have anything to stop Haya or immune Haya really like that. He would have to have a target, which he can first kill
But
too, but that's very tricky.
played right, you could
Yeah.
dodge Haya's ult as well.
Yeah. But it's a lot trickier than just Lancelot's second skill. Very, very difficult to. Also, the timing I think has to be really good, like perfect.
Correct.
Yeah. All right. Moving on to Saber.
Get this out. Like, why is it even here?
I would say it's okay for solo. Like, the damage is high. It's all right. Like, I would put it on top of Karina. On top of Popol, actually. Yeah, is that okay with you, coach?
Yeah, it's not bad.
All right. All right. Next one is gonna be Sun. Sun Jungle.
Is it really Sun? Okay.
Yeah.
Put him out. Get
it
him out.
For solo, it does get picked sometimes. I would have to say at the end here, like it's okay. Yeah, it's all right. Okay, next up, Suyo.
Suyo. Okay, still a good pick to be honest. I think better than Roger. The only reason this guy lost his spot on top is because of the magic resist he lost, which is really big. So if you pick Farsa, Eve, Zishan, he's having a hard time. He's too squishy. That's just my opinion, but yeah,
he is very versatile. His kit is very versatile.
Very good. Hard to catch.
Yeah. I would put him as well on. I felt like Suyo is harder to play now, but I still think it should be S tier. If not S tier, at least on top of A tier, but last on S tier, I would say. Not as good as these guys right now.
Correct.
Okay, next one. Thamus on Jungle.
What the Sorry, no idea.
Okay.
I'll respect that pick, but no idea.
I would say it's okay. It's okay, better than Saber.
Okay. Really? I know someone who does Thamus Jungle.
Yeah, coach. I mean, carry potential is there, right? If you get fed, you can kind of kill everyone. You can 1v5. Yeah.
Okay.
Good damage, pretty tanky. It's alright. Okay. Next one. Is there any left? Exborg.
You skipped one, but I'll put it on the end.
Oh, I skipped one. Okay.
Yeah. Exborg still a decent pick, but again, he could lose his passive easily because of the meta mages. I know, and put him on top of B. Even better. Yeah, there. Behind the Granger.
Behind Granger, okay.
No, above Granger. Okay,
above Granger, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, he's good. Late game, very strong for. This is for 5-man competitive, right, coach? Still good.
Yes.
Good versus utility jungle in the late game, right? Because he can just keep true damage. Very good versus Fredrin. Very good versus Fredrin.
Also a good clear. But watch out for Valentina, guys. It's not a good trade if you have Exborg and they have Valentina.
Yeah, she can just copy the ult and just keep going.
Excuse me, alhamdulillah.
All right. I would also say it's a good pick in solo. Actually, it's okay. I would put him on the top of it's okay. Because at the end of the day, what does he do? Very easily countered, very simple kit, and carry potential isn't as high as these other heroes who can burst down squishies. But Borg is very slow, right? Can't really burst. Doesn't have that surprise factor that these ones have. Yeah. Okay. Moving on. You said I missed one, right, coach?
Bro, there's one more on the end.
Yeah. I know. At the end, there's YSS, of course.
Eh, Easily Bannable. I think one of the best picks right now just because of the low cooldown of his ulti. Even better with Baksha, bro.
The best then. The best right
Yeah,
now.
I think it should be a priority. Yes, even
Yeah.
first pick is good.
Yeah, it's really strong. His ulti cooldown very low. And coach, when he's doing his ulti, I think he's immune, right? To CC? Like the
Huh?
initial ulti
Huh?
is it immune to CC?
Are you
Like
sure?
the initial hit where he shows everyone in the map and he gets on the boat. I'm not sure if that's true, but today I was playing Cho and versus a YSS and I knocked him up with my third, but he didn't get knocked up when he used the ulti. Maybe it was actually it could be the end animation of the dash. That could also be the reason. Right,
I'll
right.
try that with my player after. Thanks for the
Yeah.
info.
Yeah, coach.
I
I'm not
think that's
sure.
very huge.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's true or not, but when you know the first phase, when you just hit it and it shows everyone and you get on the boat, during that animation, I'm not sure if he's immune or not.
Really?
Yeah. It could have
Shouldn't
also
be.
been the fact that his first skill just ended and I did it, and it was towards the end of it, or the timing was just there, but
Yeah, maybe the first skill. The first skill
yeah.
will. I know it's immune, but on ulti,
Yeah,
huh?
maybe it was the first skill's ending because after the dash you stay immune for a little bit longer, right, coach? A little bit longer than after the dash
Correct,
with
correct.
YSS.
I'll try it
Yeah,
out with my player anyway.
yeah. So
Uh,
yeah, I mean, I guess you guys will know in the next episode if that YSS thing works or not, right? But definitely, I
uh,
would put YSS like S tier as well. 100% for solo queue. Really good, very versatile, very versatile. I would even put him on top of like Baxia, or actually below Baxia,
mm,
just for the fact that he can get invaded very easily, and he's kind of done if he gets invaded in solo.
mm.
But yeah, still very good. We haven't gotten any SS for solo, huh?
There should be. I mean, I'd put it differently if you ask me. I think they still ban Haya on solo, right?
True, true,
Haya,
true. Fanny could
uh,
be. If you're a good player, I would
Fanny.
honestly put Fanny on SS too.
Correct.
Yeah.
Here on PH they ban YSS.
Ah,
Not
I
Joy,
see.
not
I
Ling.
see. I see.
Even on solo, just because of it's kind of map hack, it's like 30
It
second,
is. It is.
35 depending on your
Well, then
cooldown.
we'll
You
put
could
him
just
towards the end of SS tier,
correct.
like towards the end of it.
Mm,
Okay. Yeah. So this
very
is
bannable.
yeah.
Okay, so I think it's obvious that okay, can you check the hero on you skipped on?
Uh,
And it's a high pick, or it's high pick
high pick. Let me check again.
jungle. I mean,
Skipped
yeah, it's
one.
strong on jungle right now.
Who did I skip or miss? Huh?
Damn, I think it's not being picked there.
Nah, it's not then,
Yeah,
coach. It's not.
it's not being picked.
Oh, by the way, coach, we gotta get this out of here, right? Ian Jungle. We gotta get it out. Like,
No, that's Eren, bro. Just because of Eren, I'm gonna put him on Bannable.
oh my god, coach, really?
No, but you skipped Uranus, bro.
Oh, Uranus on jungle, coach?
Yes, it's
Really?
up
Oh,
there.
wow. He's getting picked?
Yes, a lot.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know. So, where would you put him, coach?
Behind Ling.
Wow, that's good. Guys, try this hero out on jungle. He's gonna be a menace then. Absolute menace.
Hmm.
Unkillable.
Even
Unkillable.
after even after the nerf, plus he's good
Hmm.
with Angela. Plus he's a flex.
He is a flex pick. That's another thing. Guys, flex
Hmm.
pick is he can be flexed for the XP lane for jungle. People won't know where
Right.
you're picking him.
Hmm.
This is new
So
information for me, coach. I didn't know you could run Uranus on jungle.
the change that they made is very good because you don't need to stack your first kill anymore. Like before, you have to hit your first kill like two or three times for it to be for it to make more damage or very painful for the enemy. What they
Mm-hmm.
did was once you're on 25 stack, you just your normal is strong, your first skill is strong. So just
Mm.
full stacks. This guy could run around and do damage.
Yeah. Uranus is. We've all seen it, guys, right? On my streams and my
Mm.
videos, he's absolutely insane. If you
So
pick
someone
him
is
on
picking it.
jungle, no, not on
Someone is.
jungle. I haven't seen it on jungle, coach. I have only seen it on
Ah,
XP. I have only played it on
okay, okay.
XP. But judging from what you're telling me, honestly, I would put him on S tier then. Because on XP lane, he's a menace. So on
You
jungle
should
must
try.
be more because he's gonna be higher level, right? He's gonna be higher level than everyone,
Try.
more gold. So I would say definitely prio pick, or honestly could be banned then because Uranus is getting banned in rank, coach.
That's why.
Right? Yeah, he's getting banned.
Also here, they ban it sometimes,
Yeah.
but because of the nerf, I think someone's like someone can do better. But Baksha is still does well, but Uranus is
Mm.
should be up there.
Yeah. I think SS is for solo as well. Or not. I
Mm.
mean, here it's S, but for solo SS, coach, do you agree? Just because it is getting
Yeah,
banned, right? It is getting banned a lot in rank. So
correct.
yeah, just for that fact. I think that concludes the list. I mean, we have pretty much gone over every single jungler. If you guys think we missed any, or if
Sure.
you guys think any of these heroes are good for jungle, please make sure to leave it in the comments. Coach Moody just did check the comments, so you know, I also check the comments very frequently. So we'll maybe get a new idea. Maybe he'll get a new idea right from one of you guys. Who knows, right? Very unlikely, but who knows? But yeah, guys, this is the tier list. Screenshot this. This is the tier list for 5-man competitive. Okay. And this is the tier list for solo rank. Okay, solo rank. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Make sure to join tomorrow's video as well. We are going to be doing a gold lane tier list.
Thank
All right.
you.
So bye from me. And coach, you want to take your farewell as well?
Thanks, guys. Keep on watching Hajun. Subscribe.
Bye, guys. Take care.